Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. The final spark. It was late at night in the dimly lit workshop of an inventor named Edwin Carter. The air smelled of metal, oil, and burnt wires, a testament to months of failed experiments. Edwin sat slumped over his desk, staring at a tangled mess of components. He had been working tirelessly on his latest invention, a device that could store and transmit sound. But no matter how hard he tried, every prototype failed to work properly. He clenched his fists, frustration boiling over. "What's the point?" he muttered. "This will never work." His apprentice, a young woman named Clara, had been quietly observing him. She had seen Edwin's determination over the months, but she also saw how exhaustion was taking its toll. Stepping forward, she placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Edwin, do you know the story of Thomas Edison and the light bulb?" Clara asked. Edwin sighed. "Of course I do. He's the reason I wanted to become an inventor. But Edison was a genius. I'm just a failure." Clara shook her head. "Do you know how many times Edison failed before he succeeded? Thousands of experiments," he once said. "Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." Edwin looked at her skeptically. "You think I'm close to success? All I see are broken wires and shattered ideas." Clara smiled. "Maybe, but have you ever thought that this moment, this frustration, is exactly where you're supposed to be? What if you're just one step away from figuring it out?" Her words lingered in the air. Something shifted in Edwin's mind. He wasn't sure if it was inspiration or stubbornness, but he decided to try one last time. He pulled out his notebook and started reviewing his previous designs. As he went through each failure, he noticed a small pattern, an overlooked flaw in how the components were connected. His heart raced. Could it really be that simple? With renewed energy, Edwin adjusted the wiring and tightened the screws. Clara watched silently as he tested the device once more. When he flipped the switch, the room filled with sound, a clear, perfect melody. Edwin froze, disbelief washing over him. Then, slowly, a grin spread across his face. "We did it," he whispered. Clara beamed. "I told you, you were closer than you thought." Years later, Edwin's invention revolutionized the way people shared music. At every lecture and interview, he would recount that night in his workshop and the words that saved him from giving up.